y'all, this is Cheryl and thanks for joining me for another digital scrapbook processing video. I think I can talk today. Today I'm going to be scrapping with about 30 photos, a series of them. I'm going to do a double page layout and I really don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm taking on the challenge. First, I want to actually make a new guide, a vertical guide on my 24 by 12 canvas, and I'm going to position it at inch 12 so that I can see where the gutter would be or the middle of the page. If you're printing in lay flat photo books, sometimes this isn't a big deal, but if you're not, you want to be conscious of what may be falling in that area. And then I'm just going to start pulling all these photos on here. Okay, now that task is done. I'm gonna go ahead and close all these out. I'm gonna open this up, open up my photos. From that's January 4th of 2012. I'm just going to rename that. I used to tag everything, and for a while there when I was pulling in some of my raw files, it was coming in a little bit of a different way. So some of them are named differently, and I'm gradually moving through Lightroom and getting those changed. So since I have so many photos here, well, I'm just going to bring them down. Yeah, I'm just going to bring them down. And then over in my panel over here, I have my effects, and I can change out, hit the drop down menu and then see what else is here. And one of them is I like to put a white photo edge around, but I've just added it to my favorites so I can easily get to it. And so I just double clicked. Since all those layers are highlighted, it's going to highlight all of them. Then I can go back over to the shadow styles I'm using. So I think the biggest part of this layout is going to be trying to figure out where in the world I'm going to put all these photos. So yeah. So I think I'm going to kind of group them according to whether they're both in it or whether just Daniel's in it. Okay. Okay, it is very clear that I am going to be making quite a few pages here. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a couple of more blank canvases. Oops, excuse my son, he sneezed there. Sorry about that. Real life scrapbooking, right? Okay, so I want, I think I want a page with both of them. I want a page just by themselves. So I'm gonna grab Olivia first, these ones I see of her, and I'm gonna move them down. Go back over here and delete them off of this page. And then I'm going to grab these ones of Daniel. I'm going to move those. Come back over here and delete these. I think there's a couple more under here. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to start. I really love this picture of the two of them, and I'd like for it to be a bigger highlight on the page, so I'm going to put it there. And then there's like a series, so I'm going to make my layers palette just a little bit bigger so I can see the numbers of these. So that's 33, that's 5, 10, 17, 9, 3, 31, 29, 26, 25. Okay, so 5, 9, 10. Okay, and this one goes down here with this series. So okay, so I'm okay with that being across there like that. And then I think I want some of these bigger ones down on this side. And then these I want to be kind of like a strip maybe. I don't know. I want this one to be a little bit bigger because they are just dying with laughter here. So I'm going to have that balance out the page there. Alright. And then I'm going to keep making these smaller. Bring them to the front. And let's make sure they're distributed evenly. Still not quite. Okay, now let's try. That's better. Okay, so, and then I'm going to bring this one to the front because I have this empty space here on that photo. So I'm thinking I will build here like this. Okay. Alright, I think I got them where I want them. I mean, everything is on there. I'm going to go ahead and do my placement over here. This one, I like her laughing there. I want that to be kind of a focal. And then the rest of these, this one I'm going to make be a focal. And then these other three, I'm just going to pull across here. I'm going to grab my guideline, add that in real quick to see where I am. One, two, three. Let's distribute those and check the alignment. Okay. So I think right about there. And then I'm going to make this one quite a bit bigger. And I'm actually going to make this one smaller and have it go over here. And pull this down a little bit. Okay, I like that. I'm going to grab my guide again at 12 inches vertical. And we'll see here how we're gonna, let's see, that's 49, 46, 38, 36, 23, 18, 72 goes over there, doesn't it? Yep. 69 over here somewhere. 70 over here. 14 over here. Okay, so I like this one for Daniel. And then all of these, this series here. And in fact, I think I already scrapped those on another page, so I'm going to take those out. That'll give me a little more wiggle room. Okay, I'm going to put these two down here. And then I'm going to just spread these out here. Okay, so this one's not quite in keeping with the series, I guess. I don't know. Okay, make them a little bit smaller, I think. Okay. And then I think I'm going to kind of stair step these a little bit. And maybe make that one a little bit bigger. I think I'm going to take these two out because I just like the way that looks across there. I do like all of those. And I do like this. So I'm going to bring these over. Centered in there. Okay. So I'm going to be using a kit that I've had for a while. from Studio Flergs, and it's called Memories Captured. And I think just to make it easy on myself, I'm going to grab some white paper this time and have that be the background on each of the layouts. Okay, looks good. And I'm just going to quickly, I've got them selected. I'm going to use my control key just to make sure I have everything, and then I'm going to drag it over into these other layers. Do the same thing here. Quickly drag. So now I have a nice white background for this series. Okay, now let's see what I can find here. Okay, I definitely want this mustache from the kit because it looks the closest to it looks the closest to it, I think. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. Alright. And I think for sure on this page I'm going to make a little border out of them so that it runs along above each of the photos. Make sure those are okay. And then for just Olivia's page, I think I'm going to make it just a bit bigger. Okay, and then on this page, I think I'm just going to have it on this side. Alright, now before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and save these. If my computer will let me, yes. And I'm just going to call it Memories Captured Work in Progress 1. And I'm going to call this Memories Captured Work in Progress 2. And then the third one. Okay, because placing those took quite a bit of time, and I don't want to take up too much more time. Okay, I just think this is so funny. People tell me I should be a model. It's so funny. And then I like this one for his. This is my good side. And then I'm going to put the "Did you get it?" on this one because, hello, how many photos did I take? Alright, I like this little date details. I'm going to put it here in this little cluster area. And then love this camera. Little element. Alright. And let's see. Alright. I'm going to use this here. And then I like these borders. So I think I'm going to use them across here. Make sure those are centered there. Yep, I like that. I'm going to pull this up a little bit though. And then for the accompanying pages, I'm going to use the strip. Okay, I'm going to have this down at the bottom, I think. I think it's going to be there. And then I'm going to pull it to Daniel's, but I'm going to put his on the top. Nope, I'm going to do this with both of them, I think. And I'm just going to need to pull this down a little bit. Okay, so these will be, you know, nice companions after this page. Alright. Actually, I'm going to change out Olivia's mustache because hers looks more curly than Daniel's. And I'm going to make like a little row, little vertical. Make sure those are okay. I'm going to bring that in just a tad. Okay. And I also like these little glasses for her too. So I'm going to have these over here. I'm going to stick this in as a layering piece. We'll slide. And I'm going to have it on Daniel's page 2. There. I think up here. Let's see. Yep. Okay, and then love these little hearts. They're so cute. Oh, didn't mean to drag the guide. I just want to get those hearts back there. I'm going to right click and bring those to the front. I'm going to put a pretty big shot on them like I've put them up with pop dots. And I'm going to have these down here. Also want them on Olivia's page. I'm going to have hers on that side. And then there are these 3 hearts. I think I'm going to put in a row. Here. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to make those a little bit smaller. All right. Okay, those fit nicely in that little space. I'm going to bring some red up here by adding this tape. Actually, I'm going to rotate it so it's on this side. And then add some more red into this cluster here. Adding a flower. Alright, so they're somewhat coordinating, but not quite. And in fact, I don't like that tape on the top of that. I think I'm just going to have it be on the edge there and barely on the edge over here. In fact, I'm going to move that over a little bit. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bring in all these flowers. And start building up my clusters. Okay, we'll close that one out. I'm going to grab this one. That's good because it balances out that teal on the other page, aqua, and because that frame is there, I'm going to pull this one up here. And then I'm going to pull it to this page here. Like this one too. Oops. Me and that guideline. Okay. So you can see I'm using the same elements here. I'm not liking that at all. Okay, I like that there. Move this here. Take these extra ones out. I just don't like the way that was looking. Happens sometimes, yes. Alright. I'm just going to keep building. Needs one on this page. And then there's this page. like any of those other ones, I don't think. I don't want to put any more of the rolled flowers on there. Do like this little button. Stick that there. Add that little tab there. Add this tag here, I think. And then this tag in Daniel's. Okay, and add a little bit more blue over here. See if I need a little bit more blue down here. The composition of this page is driving me nuts. Yeah, there had to be some major rework in here because this just was not too much trapped space. These blocks. Yep. Okay. All right. Now I like this better. Move that over a little bit. Okay, that's better. Okay, I'm wanting some more color, I think. And I'm going to achieve it, I think, along this bottom on this page. but I want some more of that show, I think. That piece, I guess. Okay. I'm just going to pull those together and I'm going to bring them into these other pages as well. So I'm going to do the same, use the same accents. So I'm going to make my so that paper is just going to be on the bottom. And I think I'm going to go across the middle with Olivia's right across here. And then Daniel's, I'm going to go across the center as well. Right above those mustaches and then right underneath here. Okay. I do like this dotted pattern as well. I'm going to try it underneath. Get these on here. Okay. Alright. And again, I'm going to make sure that each layout has that particular pattern. Okay, so come back over here and yeah, that's cute. I'll have to move some of these down a little bit. All right. And let's see. For this one, I think I'm just going to use it as a frame around this photo. And then maybe this big one over here. Just have it be a little block behind there. Nope. I'm just going to go across here and just do this little bit right here. Oh, on the right layer, that would help. Yes. But you can't really see this, so I'm going to move it down a tad. Okay. Let's see what this looks like up here. And here. Yes, I like that. Okay. These down just a bit. Yep. Okay, so one event, but 6 pages, and it took quite a bit of time, but you can see here it turned out kind of cute. Not as full as some of my other pages, but I like it. All right, well, thank you again for joining me, and if you're not a subscriber, I sure would love for you to join in. Just click the little subscribe button. Of course, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Thanks, and happy scrapping.